Hey everybody, do you guys want to look at some yarn? I want to look at some yarn. I always want to look at some yarn. Let's do it. I got my trusty box cutter. All right, so I got some yarn. I don't know. Maybe yesterday, something like that. A box of yarn. Box of yarn, because there's nothing better than a box of yarn from Little Knits. Now, if you watched me open some yarn from Little Knits not long ago, you probably know what is in this box. But if you didn't see that, I'll catch you up to speed real quick. Well, part of what's in the box. You know there's more than what meets the eye in this box. There's more than what I'm getting ready to tell you than what's in the box. But anyways, last time I was at Little Knits, I got this beautiful. They're having a great sale. They're still having it, you know, at the making of this video. Jody Long and Glam Haze. Oh my gosh, it's such a pretty yarn. And about all the yarn that I bought from Little Knits, this was my favorite. It's brown, my favorite color. It's fuzzy. I love the fuzz, and it's sparkly. I love the bling. Bling, bling, bling. Look at that. So, that is some beautiful yarn. Maybe you guys remember. Maybe you don't. It's soft. Smells clean. And it's not itchy at all. So, it's called Jody Long Glam Haze Luxurious Superfine Alpaca in Mohair Blend, made in Italy. There is 100 meters or 109 yards of 53 alpaca, 22 mohair, 14 polyester, and 11% metallic. That's quite a bit of sparkle up in here. All right, so here's the weight of it. All right, let's give you the weight. I'm just going to let you see it. I don't know what they classify it as. I don't even see it. But there it is. So anyways, I got this on my last unboxing. Man, that's beauty. That is some fine looking yarn, if I must say so myself. And I would call that a nice thick 4. If you count the fuzz, it's closer to a bulky number 5. But we won't take that fuzz into account. I'll probably say it's a 4 weight. Well, if you watched my last unboxing, I got from Little Knits, I got this, and it was so beautiful. I also purchased this one at the same time. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to put these two together and make a color block sweater. But after I had purchased these, I went back later because, you know, they're having a good sale. Of course, I'm going to go back 2, 3, 4, 10, 30 times possibly. Who knows? But I did go back, and after I already purchased these, I noticed that they had not only this brown that I bought and this gold that I bought. I somehow overlooked a avocado green and a pumpkin orange, and I thought, oh my gosh, I got to go back and get them, and then I would have all the colors for a nice 70's inspired color block sweater. I do believe that is the 70's inspired colors: brown, harvest gold, avocado, and the pumpkin orange. That's what's in the box. Well, that's part of it. You know, Bagoday just didn't get that. Come on now. You know me better than that. You've been following me for a while. You know me better than that. Let's open it up and see. No, there's really not tons of stuff in here. But there is more than... I'm excited to see the pumpkin orange and the avocado in that. I hope that it looks well together. You know, you got to go by pictures on the internet. You know, sometimes they're deceiving, not because the person is meaning them to be deceiving. You know, the depends on what device you're looking at. Colors just look differently, so I can only hope that they look good. Do they look good? Oh, the orange looks good. I see it right on top. I see this orange right on top, and the green. Oh my gosh, I think it's gonna work. Let's check it out. I'm gonna grab one of each. So this is the same yarn I just told you about. Same yarn. And this is going to be, oh my gosh, is that not going to be a mighty fine sweater? I think it's going to be a pullover. We'll see. So I got the brown. 70's inspired. I got the brown. sparkly, fuzzy yarn. And we got the gold. And then the Bagoday went back, and she had to get the green. They're calling it color number 14. I'm calling it avocado. And they're calling this one color number 13. Well, I'm calling it pumpkin. Now, if that ain't gonna make a nice 70s themed color block sweater, if I've ever seen one, it reminds me of the Brady Bunch right off the bat. It's taking me back to watching the Brady Bunch episodes. It reminds me of the inside of their house. The colors. What do you think? 70s? It's the 70s, man. Now, I was born in 79. I didn't make it at the end of 79 too. So, I didn't really. I only had a couple months in the 70s where, 70s wasn't my time. That just wasn't my time. I was more of a kid in the 80s and, teen in the 90s. But I do know that these were the colors back then. And I do know that they're going to be beautiful. Oh, that's going to be pretty, isn't it? I don't know what order I'll put them in. I think if I had a nice brick red, it'd probably look good. But there was no brick red, so I think these are going to be just fine. So there's the green one that I got today. Same stuff, same specs. And here is the orange. How could I have missed them on my first round? How did I miss those? I love these colors. Brown is my favorite color in the whole wide world. But I love gold. I love avocado green. And I love pumpkin orange. Throw in a big red. You got all my favorite colors all in one. Right there. And that stuff is soft. Alright, so yes. I did say I would show you guys when those came in. There they are. But I did get a couple more things because you know what? It's what Bagoday does, I get more things than what I should. And yeah, I see it. I see what you did there, little nuts. Anyways, so yeah, let's see what we got. So I got this too as well because in my last unboxing I said that even though this was thin, the colors of it were so beautiful, I was going to get another bag and make a top for summer. And this is one pretty yarn. Maybe you guys remember me talking about this last time. I said, it's thin. It is. It's a cotton viscose blend. It's nice and soft. Viscose is softening up that cotton, making it nice. So this is from Little Knits, right? It's a thin yarn. It is. It's thin. I don't like thin yarns. But by golly, when they're pretty, I can use them. I can use them. Here we go. Too late. But I had a 5-pack of these. And I was going to give them to somebody, But then I kept looking at the color. And it's kind of a busy yarn for me. Normally I wouldn't use a busy yarn like this. I kept looking at it and looking at it. And I'm like, my golly. I have to make something out of that. So I did say I would need another 5-pack since it's such a thin yarn to make a summer top out of it. That is pretty. 308 yards of a cotton viscose blend made in Italy. There it is. They had all kinds of pretty colors. I think this one was like flower garden or something. And of course I like that. Gardens is what I like to do. And I'm quite the I got 2 green thumbs. I always say it. All right. And then they were having a Malabrigo sale, and I mean, my gosh, Bagoday can't pass up a Malabrigo sale. Come on. Malabrigo is my second favorite yarn company in the entire world. Ain't no way I'm passing up a sale on Malabrigo yarn. I can't. It's my weakness. Yarn in general is my weakness. Throw in some of my favorites. I'm weak in the knees. I almost fall down. I'm just kidding about that. But really, I can't pass up a good yarn sale. Even. I can't pass it up. I couldn't pass it up. All right, so this is called, so what they had was, they had these like, they had some of their yarn, Malabrigo yarn was on sale. Not all of it, just some of it, right? So, well, I didn't give you prices, man. I didn't give you prices. This stuff was, a 5-pack of them was, these were like $10 a ball. But you don't even want to know the normal price. This stuff was like half off. So, yeah, it's a good deal on that. All right. But yarn is always worth what the person will pay for it. I paid $10 a cake for this. Some people won't. Some people pay $30. You know what? I don't care what people pay. People pay what they want. What do I care? All right. And up next is, I didn't tell you that, this one, did I? This, what is this? Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh. My Malabrigo. The Jody Long. Let me tell you how much this is. I can't find it. How much stuff did I buy? Says hi again, Crystal. Enjoy your yarn. Why, thank you. I will enjoy it. Oh, now that is funny. Funny. Where is this yarn? Here it is. Okay. This stuff was, a bag of 5 was $27.98 for a pack of 5 of these. Not a bad deal. Not a bad deal. It's less than, what is that? A little over $5 a ball. Not bad. Not bad. I love it. All right. Okay, so they had this Malabrigo sale, right? And I'm like, yeah, I ain't passing up a Malabrigo sale. I ain't doing it. Plus, I got a little bit of a, you know who you are. You know who you are. You watching me? I know you're watching me. Got a little bit of an enabler email, you know, letting me know, hey, we'll discuss Malabrigo on sale. Let me know before I even knew. Because sometimes I'm late in the game at checking my emails. Don't worry, I'm signed up to every yarn company's mailing list. I always know when they're having a sale. But I don't always get to my emails in time, right? So I'm lucky I got my good enablers that send me my emails from yarn companies. They go to a separate department in my email area than emails from people. So I'm lucky I got the people. I get those emails before I get my, you know, promotional emails or whatever they call them. You know what, you get the gist. Anyways, so I get this, and I was actually when he emailed me and told me they're having a Malabrigo sale, I was at the doctor. Right? This was, well, last week maybe. I think they still have it going on. I don't know. I was just like last week. I was at the doctor in the waiting room, and I'm like, I get this email pops up. I'm like, what's this? And I read it, and I'm like, that's my man. Thanks, my enabler. Right there in the doctor's office, I'm picking out Malabrigo yarn until they call my name. I'm like, dang it. Turn off my phone, go see the doc, right out of the doctor's office, get in the car, finish up my order. That's what I did. That's what I did. You got to get there fast. They sell that stuff out, man. They sell that stuff out real fast. All right, so they had like one-of-a-kind bags or something. I don't know. So this is a Malabrigo worsted, and it was called An Evening in New Orleans. Evening in New Orleans, however you say it. It was an evening there. And it was $42.99, and it came with 4 hanks. It's not a bad price for Malabrigo. This is the worsted variety. So, this is what it was. 3 of these beautifuls, and then we got a gold on its own, which will go right in there. Match it up. So, are these all one of a kinds? They could all be one of a kinds, you know. And then what they probably do is match them up together. I don't know. Yeah, this is single dye lot. So, anyways, so when it comes to Malabrigo worsted, I like the worsted variety. These are all the same. So, what it is, the worsted variety, how it differs from like the Malabrigo Rios and stuff. It's a roving style, 1-ply roving. You can see that. So it's not the twist variety. It's the roving style yarn. So I don't have no problem with the Malabrigo worsted. It's actually a little bit less expensive, a couple dollars cheper, Hank, than the Rios. Alright. I made plenty of hats out of this stuff. Plenty of hats. Hat making material. It's 210 yards of 100% super wash merino wool. It's nice stuff. It's nice. The smell of Malabrigo is undeniable. And this is their 4-way. Spot on, Malabrigo. But you always are. Well, I can't say always. But I will say that they are most of the time. And then there's this color. It is a, it came in this 4-pack here. It is a striped up yarn, you know. But I'm not in the busies, but it's hard to see how that's going to play out. It's hard to see how that'll play out until I work with it. Who knows? I may not. I might just send these off to someone else and keep that gold one right there, because after all, that gold one is what drew my attention in the first place. I love that color of gold, or that mustard yellow. Like I said, one of my favorite colors. All right, so I do like this, but like I said, it's gorgeous. Yes. So anyways, I'm gonna move on from those. We talked about them. 4 of them, $42.99 for the 4-pack. But you know, it's Malabrigo, so I had to get more. And this one, now this was right up Bagoday's alley. This one's called Peony Garden, and again, it is the worsted variety in every color of pink that I could love. I love pink. In case you haven't noticed, my room is pink. Besides that Afghan on the chair, I have a tutorial for that. You can find that on my channel. It's called The First Rock from the Sun, which is the planet Mercury. Yes, it was named after Freddie Mercury. Almost everything, almost everything that it has a name on my channel has something to do with Freddie Mercury or the band Queen. Not every single thing, but about 95% of it does. So this is what came in this 4-pack, same price, $42.99 for the worsted variety, same specs, 210 yards up, 100% merino, smelling like Malabrigo, to the nines. I love that. That smells so good. Malabrigo has a smell, like I'm telling you, that it's so good. It smells so good. You could smell it. It's an undeniable smell. Their yarn. Some yarns you can tell by their smell what they are. That is beautiful. Now these are single dye lots, so they have no color name. More than likely they were like, you know, maybe they weren't the color Malabrigo wanted. You know, maybe they just didn't turn out the way they wanted. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know why they become the way they are. I just like that I can get a discount on it. But it's nice. And this one, oh, what a Victorian rose that is. Beautiful. Hat making material. Yeah, I got 2 of each, so they're the same colors here. So, you know, I got 400 and, what is it, 420 yards? Shoot. I still probably just make a hat out. I would probably make a hat out of each of them and give the others to my neighbors, or save them for a rainy day. That's a pretty yarn. that is some pretty yarn. All right, I'm gonna move on. I don't want my video to be so long that no one ever wants to watch it ever again. So this is a 5-pack, and there's 5 of them in here. It's called Zing. It's because it's about right and zingy. So these are probably all one of a kinds as well. Yeah, they're all single dye lots. It's the worsted variety of Malabrigo. So same specs as what I just showed you. 5 of them. They were $10 a hank. So we got this beautiful green. I love it. A nice asparagus green. One of my favorites. Beautiful. Beautiful. This again is a very, very pretty fuchsia. I like it. It's a little bright. I still like it though. Ooh. Oh. I'm glad I got these babies, man. This is too much for me. I know someone who liked this though. That's some bright yellow, man. Look at that. So this is single dye lot as well. That is bright. I gotta wear shades to even look at it. That's some neon of the neonish yellow that I've seen Malabrigo ever have. That's some bright yarn. I knew I need some shades. I knew there was some bright yarn up in here. I knew it. Those shades were for that yellow there. That pink's pretty bright, actually, to tell you the truth. All right. Oh my gosh, there's an orange. Oh, that is... that's pretty. Okay, so that is a little bright, but it's not like extremely bright that I would not use that. That is, I call that a pumpkin, but like a bright pumpkin. Hat. The blue, I like it. Blue is not normally a color I usually gravitate towards unless it's navy. I still think it's pretty. I doubt it'll be a hat. I don't think that this is this way, like I would have to wear those sunglasses, no joke, to use that. That's pretty. Still probably too bright for me to make a hat out of. Hat making material. Again, I'm just gravitating towards that 70s color. That's just me, I guess. Maybe I should have been born in the 70s. Or I was born in the 70s. Maybe I should have been born in like the late 50s or something. I don't know. Anyways, let's move on. See what else we got. Okay, that's all the Malabrigo I got. That's all the Malabrigo that I got. Now, I don't know if I want to show this or not. I'll show it. Who cares? I got some Noro in here. You know, Noro is what it is. But they got it for good prices at Little Knits, you know. I like Noro. Noro is one of the... I'm not a fan of busy yarns, but Noro is a busy yarn that I will use and tolerate the busyness of it. Usually busy yarns make me feel uneasy. I prefer solids or ombres or self-striping that I can control. I like to have control of where my color goes. I don't like fabricated. But like I said, a Noro I can let slide. Or if the collar is pretty enough like this, I'll let it slide. That's a self-striping, but it's going to be a short self-striping. Let the colors fall where they may, right? All right, this isn't Noro. This is by Lana Grossa. I thought this was absolutely beautiful. And again, for some reason, I don't know, I'm gravitating towards them 70s colors. Why, oh why, Crystal, is it the 70s colors for you? I love it, man. Those are my colors. Why? I just buy them. I buy the yarn colors from the 70s. I don't know. This one I don't think is, but I guess it could be. Okay, these are all Lana Grossa. Oh, that's what it is. Okay. I'm not going to pronounce it. I'll butcher it. You guys tell me how to say it in the comments, and then I'll get like 50 different people telling me 50 different ways to say it, and then I never know which one's right. So I just don't say it at all. And then sometimes I try to say it still. Okay, this is, let's look at it. It's pretty. Smells like there could be some wool up in there. Up in here. I know there's wool. Okay, let's look. 50% acrylic and 50% immersion wool. I knew it. 200 grams, 700 meters, or approximately 775 yards up in this cake. This is, do not wash this. Do not dry this. Don't do it, it says. They said don't do it. I would highly recommend you not do it either. Made in Italy. This is color number 302. So what can I say about this? They ain't giving me no weight classification, but by looking, it looks like a 3-weight roving style yarn. Why don't we look and see how close I am at that guess? Now, I know it's a roving, but how good that guess is a 3-weight. I think that's a thick 3. What do you think, you guys? You know roving goes from thick to thin, so let's grab another spot, shall we? Just to see, you know. Yeah, I'm guessing that that's going to be a 3-weight yarn. It's a nice 3-weight though, it is. So this is this color. That's pretty stuff. You know, it resembles, gosh, that smells good. I love the smell of wool. Not as much as, no. I was going to say, Malabrigo is different. That's their dyeing process I'm smelling. This is straight up wool. I love the smell of straight up wool. All right, so this kind of reminds me a bit, just the roving styleness of it, of Lion Brand Ferris wheel or something like that. Definitely not the colors, and definitely not the feel of it is better. I'll say that. Yeah. And it's probably better to me. I don't know. There's that one. So you can see it's striped brown and gray. And then I got 2 more colors for some reasons. Takes me back to the 70s colors again. I sure do like those 70s colors, don't I? Those are beautiful. Those are beautiful. So we got this one here, it's got a couple different color oranges. Really like a reddish orange, and then we got like a pumpkin orange up in there. Color number 305. Avocado green and like a greenish yellow. I don't know. It's beautiful though. Soft striping. I'll use this. I won't color control it either, because if you look closely, it's got a gradient effect to it. So the color is going to slowly fade. So we got this avocado here, or whatever you want to call this darker green. It's kind of slowly fading into a medium right here. And then it's going to go out into that yellowy, greeny color. And then I think does it slowly fade back? Yeah, it does. It's got a slow fade back. So it'll be a gradient, but it does look like it'll have a slow fade, but not like an extreme slow fade. You're going to see a visible line between color changes, which is okay. I can deal with this. I won't color control it. I won't color control it. I'm going to use it though. I think I'll use this one first though. For some reason, this one's really grabbing my attention. I think it's that bricky color red in there. Bagoday loves a good red. You know that. I say it all the time. I love blood red and I love brick red. And I like copper. Although, like I said, I've always considered copper to be more orange. But now, I got one the other day that was like copper red. And I'm going to say that this is copper red as well. Going into a pumpkin, darker pumpkin orange. Whatever it is. Red, orange. It's beautiful. I'm going to use that one first. Yep. I'm using that one first. 770 yards I have of that. Oh, I got 2 of them. What am I going to make with that? I don't know. Only time will tell. All right, now I did get some Noro. Come on, don't give me no flack for it either, all right? You know, I like Noro. I can't help it. You like what you like. You buy what you like. Alright, I only got one ball of this. I'm not even going to tell you prices of it because I don't want to hear it in the comments. But you guys can go and look on Little Knit and know, you know, they'll tell you the price. So this one is, now, Noro. This is solid Noro. Very, very, very pretty. It's a pretty green. It's like an emerald colored green, I would say. Now, if you don't know anything about Noro, it is made in Japan. It does have like quaint little backstory and stuff. It's a nice yarn. It's the way that they dye it is why it costs a little bit more money than other yarns. You just have to read into it. Because I looked up wondering why it was so much money. And they have like a special dyeing process. I don't know anything about dyeing yarn, but apparently that makes it harder and more time consuming. But whatevs. Here it is. This one is called, that's the name. I can never pronounce their names. And this one is a 100% wool. A Falkland wool. Off the coast of Argentina. Nice. 300 meters, approximately 330 yards. So, now, a lot of wool, or a lot of Noro is wool. A lot of it is. Not all of it, but a lot of it is. So I could felt this, and it would be such an, I love to felt. It would be such an amazing, beautiful piece if I did that. But I don't know if I would felt it. And Noro is always, always a roving style yarn. All right, that's just Noro. Noro's roving. It's a one ply roving yarn. There it is. So I noticed with the Noros, you know, their roving styles, they go, the nature of the roving is to go from thick to thin. Some yarns do it a lot worse than others, and some yarns are pretty much on an even keel. They can keep it pretty even. I think when it comes to Malabrigo, their roving styles, they're pretty good at keeping it on an even keel. Of theirs are, you know, pretty close to being the weight that it says. I'm sliding off my chair here because my box is falling out from underneath me. All right. I'm sorry. Hey, there's nothing wrong with me, all right? There's nothing wrong with me. So, I know I'm fine. Someone told me I was on drugs the other day, and they left it in the comments, like, right there on YouTube. Like, I was a drug addict. They said I was a drug addict. And there was something wrong with me, and I needed to seek help over the past 2 months, that they had noticed such an extreme change that I was now a drug addict. No, I'm not, just so you know. I do not do drugs, nor do I drink. But just want to let everybody know that sometimes I do have mood like highs and lows and baselines. So, because I have something wrong with me, as I mentioned many times before. So, yeah, there's not. Maybe this is just a little bit of a high you're catching me on. Not a drug high, there was something wrong with me that makes me that way. Some of you will know, but just so in case you don't, you know, hey, I am who I am. This is the way that I am. I've always been this way. But like I said, I'm not like rooftop high right now. Most of the time, you guys catch me at baseline bod. Not this time though. I'm mid-level manic bod. Anyways, this goes from thick to thin. I noticed that Noro does have a pretty noticeable drop from their yarn that's thick to thin. So, you know, it can go from like a thicker 5 like that, and it'll hit spots that might even classify down. Look at that thickness of that. And some people don't like that, and that is very understandable. I understand people don't like that. I like it though. I like Noro a lot. Anyways, I'm gonna move on because thinking of that story just puts me in the dumps. It's taking me from my mid-level manic down to my rock bottom I don't want that. No, I'm just kidding. Take a lot more than that to take me to rock bottom. Actually, no comments can take me to rock bottom. That's just the way it is. Comments don't take me to rock bottom. That ain't how it works. That ain't how it works for me. Okay. And then, okay, I got a few more Noros here. And then I'm going to be on my way. Up on out of here. Up on out of here. So I got this Noro. This is a nice, this feels good. Yeah, I like that one. This is their Silk Garden. It's a pretty common one. Sorry. It's a pretty common yarn. It might be one of their most popular ones. I thought that was pretty. I don't know. I thought by looking that maybe, just maybe, it would match this one. What do you guys think? Does it? I might be able to roll with that. What are you guys thinking? Let me look here. Let me dig out that green in the center. Let me dig it out. God, I can roll with that. They match. It did say that these colors here of this variety was made to match some of their other yarns. And I think that they said one of them was Silk Garden. But I just took, a shot in the dark. I thought, hey, maybe this green one will match these. I think it will roll with, I can roll with that. They only had one of these green ones left, though. So, what can I do with that? I can make, and then these are color number 515. It is a silk mohair wool blend, 110 yards, medium weight number 4, roving style. So I could incorporate, I have 5 of these, so that would give me, I can make a nice infinity wrap or something, or a shawlette or something, and use one color, use this as like the middle, and this on the outside, or vice versa. Because I think I can make them work. I'm gonna try to make them work. If they don't work, they don't work. But I think they'll work. I do. Hey, I'm making them work. So yeah, I got that Silk Garden. All right, here's one I never had before. Ain't never had this one. Noro. Okay. Now I've had this, that H word, in the cotton. All right, but I've never had it in the silk. So this is the first time of me having this. There are, it says it's, oh, that's a type of wool. It's in, that name right there is a natural blend of that type of wool and a raw mulberry silk. So it's 65 wool, and 35 silk. 330 meters, so 370 yards maybe. So they're classifying that as a 4-weight. And there it is. Feels good. Feels good. Smells good too. Noro has a special smell as well. I like the smell of Noro. So we got their 4-weight. There we go. Nice. This one's actually pretty, it's pretty good on even. It's got a couple thick spots there. It's not bad. That's nice. I like that one. It's marbled. Isn't that pretty? It's pretty stuff. Color number 110. 110. The World of Nature, huh? Noro. What will I make with that? I got 2 of them. So, 360 yards, 65 yards. Yeah. I can make a nice super scarf with that. Are those the same color? Come on now. They are. Same dye lots. Alright. Yeah, they're the same. Just, same dye lot, everything. Just, that's gonna be pretty. I love Noro. Alright. And then I got, just a couple more. I think I got a BB in. this new box cutter I got, I hope we don't have no accidents on the bod channel here. We don't want no accidents. Not that I care if I cut my finger off. I don't want no blood on my Noro yarn. You know what I'm saying? So if you hear me screaming, it's not because my finger is gone. It's because there's blood on my Noro. I'm just kidding. I'll cut that out. I would never show that on camera. You know I wouldn't do that. I'm not a monster. I would cut that out. You just see me with my finger bandaged up next time. All right, so here's another Noro. That is some beautiful, beautiful yarn. So, see, that's a busy Noro. I don't like busy yarns. But Noro, it gets a pass. It gets a pass. Let's see. This is this one. I've had this before. Can't pronounce it, but I've had it. It is 35 viscose, 35 cotton, 20 silk, and 10% wool. Ooh, it feels good. It feels nice. I like the navy in it. I like the green. It's like kind of like a seafoam green or something maybe. And then we got the pink. And then it's kind of, I guess, some little bit of bluish purple. That's going to be pretty. Yeah, Noro, you got to smell all your own. You smell good. Not as good as Rio's. That smells almost unbeatable when it comes to yarn. But you smell good, Noro. You do, you do. So this is 600 meters. So about 660 yards of a lightweight number 3, 1-ply roving style. This one will go from thick to thin a bit. But there we go. I like it. So this is color number 30. I know they have a lot of colors at Little Nuts. And then I got it in another color. Ooh, that's pretty. Oh no, I didn't get it in another. I didn't? I didn't. This is just a different variety of yarn. Okay, I don't think I've ever had this one. This was a new one for me. I think. Okay. That word means yukata. Yukata is a kimono often worn to summer festivals. I like kimonos. To be honest with you, I have like 25 of them in my closet. Freddie Mercury liked kimonos too. Don't think I'm weird. But I do like them. The excessive amount that I have might be weird. It is probably more than 25. I don't know why I have that many. But yeah, I like them. They're comfortable. So this is 50 silk, 25 wool, and 25 polymate. 720 meters. Well, close to 800 yards you got there. But they're classifying this one as a 2-weight yarn. All right, let's check out their 2-weight. It's pretty enough that I would use it. There we go. There we go. 1-ply roving. I like the colors, so we got pinks and browns and light purples, pastellies. Make a nice spring, summer project, wearable. That's nice. Noro, you smell so good. What will you become? Oh, there's some yellow in there too. Yeah, I think when I got these colors, I was thinking summer and spring. Because, you know, these aren't normally colors I would probably pick. Unless I'm going to crochet something for summer and I want it to look summery, I guess. These are the ones I chose, I guess. Alright, I have 2 more to show you. They are the same yarn, but they're a different color. And then I'll be on my way, and you could be like, you could shut it off you could shut me off and be like, man, that's crazy. This is beautiful. I'm going to show you what I'm doing with this. Okay, so as you can see, this is more of a solid Noro. This is called, what is this? Okay, Akari Solo. So they have a regular Akari, which is more of it's like, you know, all variegated up and whatnot. And this Solo is more solid. This is it. This is the Solo. As you can see, it's kind of got a wash look to it, I guess. But it's very nice. I like it a lot. It feels so good. It feels so good. I like it. It is 26 silk, 21 cotton, 15 viscose, 14 mohair, 12 wool, 12 polyamide, and everything else except your kitchen sink is in this yarn. Okay, and it says Akari is light in Japanese. Oh, and it's inspired by the midnight sun. It's light changing colors from moment to moment. Oh, that's nice. I like that. So this got 480 meters in it. You know, maybe 540 yards, just a guess there. And they're classifying this as a 4-weight yarn. Now, isn't that the pretty stuff? This is soft too. You know, a lot of people I know think Noro is kind of stiff and woolly. And like I said, a lot of it is. But you get these ones that are like silk and cotton with just a little bit of wool and mohair and stuff in it. They're actually really nice. So this is really pretty. I really was drawn to it. I don't know why. I think because the solidness of it. I really liked it. And I knew that it was going to be like something I could make a summer top out of or something. So, this is color number 7. It's like light red. I would say light red, yeah. And then I got this yellow, which is color number 3. Now, unfortunately, Little Knits only had 1 of these colors left and 2 of these. That's all they had. Except for on my last Little Knits haul, I didn't show you guys my entire haul because I didn't want to catch no flack in the comment section. I bought Noro then too. And I got that one and this beautiful orange. And I'm actually in the process of making a summer top right now. See how that works out? So that's the Akari. I was actually just crocheting with this before this video started. I was just sitting right here crocheting, you know. And I thought, hey, I got some of this in that box over there. I might as well just open it up and look at it. So that's what I'm doing. So yeah, I started this, and I'm making a summer top. But you can see what the Akari Solo that I just showed you. The light red and the yellow is what this is. This is color number 5. And I did get 4 of these last time, on my last time around, to make a top. So that's what it looks like. I'm crocheting it up right now. I'm going to make a V, my top. It's going to have a slight V. T-shirt style top. It'll have like short sleeves on it or whatnot. That's kind of what I like to wear when I make crochet during the summer. If you notice, most of my tops are kind of t-shirt style. Not all of them, but a lot of them are. But yeah, I think I'll put a slight V in this one. Maybe here. Definitely not that low. Maybe here or something. I don't know. Haven't really got there because I just started it. But this is made with, what stitch is this? I forgot. The compressed single. That's what I'm using. I don't know if I'll have a tutorial or not. I couldn't tell you. I could not tell you that because I just started it. So, but yeah, I just want to show you what it looks like. Isn't it pretty? Worked up. It looks like a creamsicle or a dream pop. What is that what they're called? A dreamsicle? Yeah. Yeah, that's what it looks like. So pretty. Anyways, I was looking at webs. That's all the yarn I got. I'm going to go. I was looking at Webzo the other day at this yarn because I started using that orange and I'm like, that's really nice stuff. I like that. And I noticed they had this very beautiful green and this very beautiful blue as well. They didn't have it at Little Knits, but they had it at Webs, but it was sold out. So I'm kind of waiting for that to come back in stock because I'd like to get that to make a couple more either tops for crochet tops for summer, or maybe some type of wrapper. I just think that this yarn's so pretty. I don't know why. I love all the Noros that I got, but this Akari Solo is my favorite. It's soft. It's my daughter, Evelyn Rose, my daughter Rose. It's approved by her. She went through all my Noros that I got, and I told her to pick out the softest one. And I was going to make a top with it. And she picked this one out. She said, this one, Mom, it's the softest. And I like that color. She said, orange is my new favorite color. Pink second now. I said, well, all right then. That's the one it's going to be. I would have probably picked that one anyways. But all right, I'm going to go. So I love everything. I love it all. I love little knits. I do. I'm going to get off here because I probably drove everybody crazy. And I'm sorry that I'm the way that I am. I cannot help the way I am. I am the way that I am. And that's all. I can't be anything else. I'm sorry. But I can't wait to get my 70's inspired pullover started. Will I have a tutorial? I don't know if I'll have a tutorial on that either. But it'll be a color block, which means I'll do it in blocks of color. I don't know what order I'll do it in, but that's got to get put on the back because I'm gonna finish that. I'm sending this to somebody. I know someone who like that. I gotta finish that. I got a couple things I gotta finish, and one of them being that Noro top. I want to get that done. So I'm gonna get off here and work on that. All right. I apologize for my outbursts that I have at my times of when I'm like this. I'm not like, you know, like that lady said in the comments. No, I'm just this just the way that I am. See you guys next time. I sure hope so. Bye, guys.